Hey, look up. We made it. Step inside quickly before the security drones sweep back across the perimeter wall. Let the heavy doors seal behind us. There. Do you hear that? The moment the pneumatic locks clicked into place, the sound of the storm outside changed. It went from a sharp hiss to this deep, rumbling thud against the reinforced concrete ceiling. It's freezing down here. They keep the ambient temperature in Sector 4 just above zero to stop the central processors from melting down under the data load. You can see your own breath drifting through the air, catching the light from the server racks just like tiny glowing spirits. I'm sorry I don't have an extra thermal coat to offer you. Just pull your collar up high and try to focus on the hum. It's almost like a giant mechanical lullaby, isn't it? Just thousands of storage drives spinning in unison, breathing cold air and breathing out lines of numbers. The drive Vex gave me, it's burning a hole right through my jacket pocket. It feels warm against my chest, which is ironic considering how cold the information inside it must be. I haven't plugged it into my handheld terminal yet. To be completely honest with you, I'm a little hesitant. Once you view a restricted file, the data changes you. It leaves a footprint on your retina, a permanent digital watermark that you can't ever scrub away. I keep looking at these towers of plastic and silicone stretching up into the shadows. Millions of terabytes of human history stored in neat, sterile little boxes. Everything is archived here. Medical registries, forgotten financial transactions, love letters sent across the old satellite arrays before the network split. It makes you realize that nothing in this city ever truly dies. It just gets demoted to a lower tier of storage. It sits here in the dark, gathering dust, waiting for someone curious or someone foolish to come poking around with a decryption key. I was thinking about my apartment while we were navigating those broken access tunnels. It's a tiny place, barely bigger than a shipping container, right above an engine repair shop in the mid-tiers. It's loud, it's cramped, and the neon sign from the noodle shop across the street flashes pink through my blinds every 4 seconds. Pink, dark, pink, dark. But right now, standing in this massive, expensive fortress of pure information, that messy little room feels like the safest place in the galaxy. Because in my room, the things are real. I have a physical book with bent pages. I have a ceramic mug with a chip on the rim that I refuse to throw away because it fits my thumb perfectly. Down here, everything is flawless, binary, and utterly dead. It's funny how we spend our entire lives saving up credits to buy the newest, most optimized gear, but the moments we actually yearn for when we're tired of the broken, unpolished fragments. Your eyes are tracking the blinking lights on the server wall. It's mesmerizing, I know. Blink, blink, green, white, amber. Each flash means a piece of data is traveling somewhere. A contract is being signed. A memory is being uploaded. Or maybe someone is just deleting an old photo they don't want to look at anymore. It's a strange thought. that our deepest secrets are just pulses of light traveling down a fiber optic strand. If you cut the cable, where does the secret go? Does it just spill out into the dirt? Or does it vanish into nothingness? Let your shoulders relax. I know we're in a restricted area, but the patrol cycle won't hit this sub-level for another 40 minutes. We have time. You don't need to keep your guard up. Just lean back against that thermal housing. It's warm from the internal power supply. Let the vibration of the machinery ground you. Sometimes when the noise of the world gets too loud, the best thing you can do is find a place where the human signal drops out completely. This server farm doesn't care about our names, our debts, or our regrets. To these machines, we're just two localized heat signatures standing in aisle 7. There's a beautiful kind of peace in being completely irrelevant to your surroundings. I remember a case I worked on when I was still carrying a badge. A corporate archivist had gone missing from one of the high-rise offices in the upper sectors. They thought he had been snatched by a rival syndicate. Maybe he'd taken a payout and run off to the coast. I spent 3 weeks tracking his digital exhaust pipe through the network. Do you know where I found him? He hadn't left the building. He had hidden himself inside a dead-end ventilation crawl space right next to the main environmental scrubber. He didn't take any money. He didn't steal any corporate secrets. When I finally opened the hatch and shined my light on him, he was just sitting there in the dark, listening to the rushing air. He looked at me, completely calm, and said, "It's the only place in the building where the wireless feed can't reach my neural implants. I just wanted to hear my own thoughts for an hour." I didn't arrest him. I went back to the office, logged the file as an unresolved disappearance, and walked out the front door. That was the day I started keeping my collar turned up. We think we're building a paradise with all this connectivity, but all we've really done is build a cage where the walls are made of glass and the guards are always watching. But not tonight. Tonight we're off the grid. The rain outside is scrambling the satellite tracking, and the thermal shielding in this vault is keeping us invisible. You are completely untraceable right now. Nobody is expecting anything from you. Nobody is waiting for a response. The system is idle. Let your eyelids drop down, just like the security shutters at curfew. Let them become heavy, thick and dark. Listen to the cooling fans, whirring, spinning, pushing the warmth away. Imagine each revolution of the fan is taking a little piece of your stress and venting it out onto the rainy night sky far above our heads. I'm going to connect the drive to my terminal now. The screen is going to illuminate the room in a soft pale blue hue. You don't need to look at it. Keep your eyes closed. I'll do the reading. I'll filter out the noise and tell you what it says when you wake up. The onyx core can wait. The truth can wait. Right now, the only task on the queue is rest. Just float away on the white noise. The security lights are dimming. The power grid is switching to night mode. You are safe in the dark zone.